The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things I always do in January is always have what I call this Q&A. Here's our problem. Okay, we've got to try to get to the American dream, but here we got to count days, times, weeks, and months. See, we just started our first quarter. March, June, September, December. Write it down. March, June, September, December. See, there's 4 quarters a year. Now, we're supposed to break it down so we accomplish goals every step of the way. That's what I do. That's why we do this Q&A thing. And if you have questions, just type it out. No problem at all. My goal is always to try to be helpful to everybody I can. Now, we have paid classes, we have frees, and all kinds of stuff. The main thing is see if I can help you. The problem we got is trying to accomplish the American dream. What is the American dream to you? Live on the hill, drive the car of your dreams. If they sue you, they get diddly squat. Or is it a millionaire or a billionaire? You see on TikTok or Google, YouTube, get rich. I want to be rich. Take that out of your brain. That's called stupid, by the way. You don't want to be rich. It's the wrong way to look at it. Okay. As I go through in all my little videos that I've done for 49 years, long and short, you get all these people doing this and that, these little pieces. You see, if you don't have the whole pie, whole pieces, you're not going to get there. That's the ultimate goal, how to get there and how to play the game. To me, as a little boy, I turned it into a game. I knew one thing. I wanted to win. In the beginning today, no pictures, no recording. Next thing is accomplishing a goal. You see, I've done things since I was a little kid, kind of weird. Okay, I basically did some weird things when I was a kid. The lady had this Singer sewing machine. She complained all the time. I tore it apart and I put the motor on my skateboard with a bunch of extension cords. The Daily News took a picture of me when I was 8 years old saying, hey, there's a boy on a skateboard. How did he do that? I've been doing weird stuff like that since I was a kid. Now, one of the things I did is I took 2 fish that I just caught. I cut off the tails and tried to sew it on each other. I know that's kind of sick, huh? How about when I invented Car Finder? Okay. All right. We went to Edison Elementary. And what do? We went to Disneyland. Now, the bus driver forgot where he parked. Is it Dumbo, Pluto, or what? All right. See what happens. They're all the buses. They're the same. They look the same. He got to be one of the chaperones that day. I went home that day. It's very simple. Used to go to Radio Shack and come up with ideas, tear things apart, see if it'd work. Well, I went over there and I got the remote control for the car into the garage. Now, this is old days. So I figured, okay, how do we make sure we could basically push the button and make the horn on the car honk? That's what I wanted to do. I blew fuses, go back to Radio Shack, now I blew up the car. So I got to the point I could actually make the horn work by using a remote control outside the car, called the garage door opener. Now, that's really weird because I got $2.68 for every load jack ever sold to the organization I started as a kid, just for the hell of it. See, ideas are good, but nowadays people just want to steal your goodies anyway. So I've created all kinds of weird stuff over my life. It's like this kick. Okay? I don't know why I could do it. I could just do it. I kicked the door jam at 10, the basketball hoop at T. Wicker Junior High when I was 14, and the hoop went, and they took a picture of the registered newspaper. White boys can jump. Okay. See, I look at it this way. If I could touch it, I could kick it. If I could touch it, I could kick it. See, this is the thing you got to break down. Like Bannister when he ran the 4-minute mile, and then 1,400 people follow along. It's always a mindset. If I could touch it, I could kick it. Well, I can do the splits every which way you can. You can raise your hand this way, you can touch the basketball. Yeah, it's simple. See, it's not hard to do something. What's hard to do is get you to follow through. Your biggest problem is you. Okay? You follow people like ducks and sheep. Look in the mirror today. I want you to find a mirror. I want you to look at yourself. I want you to put yourself in check. I've been saying this, fighting through the pain for 49 years now. So if we look at the mirror today, all right, your main thing for you is to write the list. What goals do you want to achieve? It's going to be up to you how you do things, okay? So if we look at basically accomplishing goals, I can accomplish them all. I have everything I ever wanted, and I meet everything and even more. But let's understand something. It's not easy. All right, as a kid, they said I was retarded because I rhyme all the time, and I talk, and I write both hands at the same time. They thought I was stupid. I just thought they were stupid. You see, when I grew up, I realized the grown-ups were stupid. I didn't like that because I didn't have a family or anybody help me and guide me. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy. I got thrown in a trash can when I was born. Kind of sucks. But goodies, you like goodies? I like goodies. Don't you like goodies? But then I got a problem about that too. Damn. Everybody kept saying loan to value problem. What the hell do I do now? Every time there's a problem, I came with a solution. And that's what you need to do. There's no problems in the world. There's only solutions. Somebody tells you no, say thank you, walk away, and find a way and go kick some ass at. But that's up to you. Maybe you don't have the fight. Maybe you like just going through the motions and barely getting by. I don't know. I bought my first Lamborghini. I was 14 and a half. What did you get? I never went to high school. I was at Orange Coast College at 14 and a half. Driving a Lamborghini. I like Lamborghinis, don't you? Kind of nice. But again, I got born in a taxi. What am I going to do? Complain? Who to complain to? Nobody heard a damn word I had to say. So today we're going to talk about Q&A, questions and answers. Ask a question, I'll give you an answer. See, I want you to stump the hell out of me. I want you to try. I have an IQ of 203 and total recall on most things. So bring it on. Let's have some fun. I used to piss off my professors and teachers all the time. Less the ones that actually encourage me. So what do? My ass is high as a 6-foot locker. My ass is what? That's 13 feet. That's not possible. How about we do this? Let's take you make all your goals, write them down. Now understand, you don't even have a goal as half of you. You got an idea in your head. That's about it. How about we write the goal list, okay, and you email it to me, and then I'll tell you how to go get it and get you off your ass and quit place and have them what? being lazy, or sitting there going, beep, beep, beep. See, the problem with people, most of you, all right, you don't go get it. There's a problem. Maybe you need to look in the mirror. Give me the list. Hey, I'll accomplish your goals, and I'll hand you the damn keys. I get so tired of people and their damn excuses. Okay? How about $100 million building? How about $1 million Lamborghini? Here's the keys. Whee! See, you got to realize, when I wrote the book called Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills, it's very true. Maybe you don't like the bluntness, but that's just me. I'm just cut to the chase. See, I like mansions. And I love the fact that having properties on all 5 islands in Huntington Harbor and have the U-Dock for all the goodies. You want them in your backyard, don't you? That's what I wanted. So again, yachts. Hell, why not? See, the problem you're going to have with your whole way of doing business is you. And all these ding-dongs trying to tell you what to do. They don't know what they're doing anyway. Let's get a bunch of LLCs. Let's do this. Let's do that. Oh, don't commingle funny style. I've never seen someone stupid in my life. A corporation, I will show you chapter 18, is a legal person. When they sue it, they sue you, flat out. Corporations were designed for one purpose, to receive money and not pay tax so they're profitable. Who actually said corporation is a legal person? Supreme Court. So understand, if we do business as a division, an entity that I invented and created in 85, 86, your name's not on the damn form. That means if you have a problem with a piece, you get rid of it. You disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and throw the sucker away. Your problem is you're a duck and a sheep. Oh, do you want me to be nice? I'll be nice. But I'm going to tell you like it is. I can guarantee you a millionaire corporation in less than 12 months or less. I can accomplish every one of your damn goals in 12 months or less and get off your assets. I'll challenge every one of you. See, your problem is still you. I want you to get off your assets. Got it so far? Take your tab and a pen and write this down. Both diagrams do it. See, here's the problem. You've been so busy hiring people, okay, literally, all right, you get a corporation, incorporating service, attorney, CPA, and you didn't learn diddly squat. And you pay thousands for a piece of paper that was actually free. You pay a little filing fee. It's simple. I don't understand. Until you understand how to get your hands dirty, you're not going to understand how to get to millionaire. Bank of America, bankrupt 8,000 locations so far. Parent company, they have a branch number. Branch number means separate tax ID. Branch number means subsidiary. Write down subsidiary. Write it down now. And what do? They bankrupt the damn piece, keep all the assets right off of their taxes. That's how it's designed. Cities and grocery stores. Your problem is you like bringing the pain home. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody for you. What are we going to do? We're going to jack up our cars, drop our score, get stuck, can't get anymore, hawk our house and bring the pain to you and me and be stupid. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, because the reality is you didn't get your hands dirty. You brought the damn pain home. I'll be damned if I do that. I'd rather shoot myself in the foot with my Glock. I'll be damned if I bring that damn pain home. Maybe you didn't have to fight for your life like I had to. Maybe everything got handed to you. You just got that boring situation. Getting through the motions. Knock it off. Do you want to get to millionaire? Yes or no? The answer is no. Write it down. Do you want to get to millionaire corporation? Hell yeah. The answer is yes. See, until you dissect how to set up the foundation, you're going to be like that 87% of which bring the damn pain home, like you've been doing anyway. But again, it's simple. Geico, Sam's Club, Cities, Walmart. They played this game in front of you. You didn't take the time to listen and learn. And the only thing I ever hear, no one ever told me, Ray. Stop it. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. Where the hell you been? All right. Largest registered agent in the friggin' world in 2009. Bonaventure, Los Angeles, every Wednesday night, 32 damn years in a row, being the second largest advertiser too. So let's stop bringing the pain home. Let's knock it off the garbage. Let's get to CFO level and let's kick some ass at. Are you willing to listen, learn? But again, I'm going to end up telling you what to do. I hope you follow through. First thing we got to do, look behind the curtain. I want you to dissect it. Okay, I want you to understand how it works. Because if you could understand that, you can accomplish the goal. I knew when I was 3.5 years old, eating out of that friggin' trash can on the damn pier after Mrs. Hope dropped me off and said, if you're not here at 5 o'clock, I'll leave you there to die. She was a she-devil from hell. I looked at Marina Del Rey, Torrance Rocks, Palos Verdes, and Rat Beach. They got money. I want my money too. I'm as smart as they are. Hell, taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old. So let's write it down. This is what you're going to do. Okay? You're going to do and ask any question you want tonight, but you're going to do what I want you to do. Write it down. It's a blueprint. See it, believe it, go get it. Whatever you see, you write it down, you believe it, let's go get it. If I have to, I'll do the work for you, hand you the keys. See, you got a choice. I'm a sheep. Quack, 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 you're a duck. You got the choice to use an SSN for credit or SS4. I don't know why you screwed this up. I don't know why you didn't listen and learn how to play. I don't know if you understand that SS5 versus SS4, because they're both IRS, they're in charge. The IRS is in charge of everything. So let's play it my way. You want to be a millionaire? Say no. You want to be a corporate millionaire? Say hell yes. That's the way we go, okay? See, the bottom line is like you being a CFO. The only way you can get to where you want to be is to be a CFO, Chief Financial Officer. This means I'm going to get you $100,000 of personal credit. That's too much, Ray. Excuse me. Is it better to have more than you need or not enough? This is a venture card for $50,000. Would you like to? See, the problem you got is this, the loan to value problem. Now, I can say what I say because I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough, TRW, and Asperian. Simple. Ken was CID, bodyguard for President Nixon, and I got to train him. Well, he went blah, blah, blah. So let's do this. Let's take every credit card you got in your personal wallet, put it sticky. Let's dummy proof it. Let's write down we can only use 29%. Here's the problem you all have. And I don't care if you listen to TikTok, Google, YouTube. I like to get on a stage with all these ding dongs going blah blah blah. Their hats backwards, the caps looking like they're freaking geniuses. I got 2.6 billion at 26, 3.7 billion. All right, 16 years ago. Through corporate structure. It's not that hard to do, but again, you got to follow through. First, you can't bring the pain home. If we take all our cards, listen carefully, common sense. They fluctuate. That means they go up and down, up and down, up and down based on utilization. But the reality is these don't fluctuate at all. Huh? That means if you have shitty credit, you jacked up your own damn card, it's your own damn fault. Blame yourself. Jump up and kick yourself in the ass at. You jacked up the wrong damn card. These fluctuate. These don't fluctuate. These do. There's a 750 score. I maintain an 840 plus score for 40 plus years. My wife does the same thing, so do my 6 kids. And my 13 grandkids will do the same thing because daddy and grandpa's going to teach them to play. My way. Corporation, it's going to be an LLC. I love it. They call the office all the time. We've got an LLC, don't have a corporation. That makes that person sound like an idiot. An LLC is a corporation. And you don't even know why you got one. And because of these people that are saying LLC, and they were trying to say, peekaboo, Treasury Department's going to kick your assets now with the BOI. Oh, it's on hold. This is not, stop. Just do the damn form. I want to get you $500,000 of credit. These are 150 each. Here's 300,000. What are you going to do with it? Every one of you had money before somewhat, and you pissed it away. I watched 2 people in the call center today, all right, with 2 of you probably arguing about giving up some money. I mean, I don't get it. For $1,000, I can change your life, and you're there pissing it away anyway. So why don't you invest in yourself and do it right? I don't get it. I watch the call centers all the time, and it's fun. It's like, is that person real? The one earlier, I got election to law, rip me off. Creditrepair.com did the same thing, same damn company. Then I went over to this company, they ripped me off, Tony Baloney too. What do you expect for Tony? He gives you motivation, blah, blah, blah. Then on TikTok, he's going to teach you about marriage. He's been married 5 times, and he got other problems besides that. It's like, damn, can't we just listen to the truth? Corporation's a legal person. So let's see. If your corporation does business and they get sued, they sue you, and I call that stupid. All right, let's tell you the truth. Now, if you have 9 divisions, the way I designed it in 85, 86, your name's not on the damn form. Could you imagine you could actually have a management company and have a division? You brought the pain home and you never had to. Okay. And now you're trying to figure out what the hell to do while you're pissing away money every day, 50 bucks every other day. And you're trying to go, what do we do next? Divisions, and your name's not on the form. So if I have 9 divisions, that allows me to take each card I get, all right, times 9. How many did you like? It allows me to separate liability. So if one has a problem in a location like B of A or Chase or grocery stores or cities, I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate, throw that sucker away. I keep the other pieces. See, I don't understand. Didn't you want to play the game to win? When I wrote the first series called Winning the Game of Business 49 years ago, didn't you want to win? I don't understand. Okay? I mean, you're 45 to 70 years old. You're a grown-up. You brought the pain home 50 times so far. And you had your friend and family member probably rip you off, and you spent thousands on crap, didn't work. How will we do it right this time? How about we get 100,000 a month income? That's right, to the corporation, not you, not you. Okay, you're barely going to get a paycheck. I want you to break even. Corporation, okay, division process. So the way to get around loan to value problem is the division process. We started at 10,000 a month, 100,000 up to 500,000, if not more. Now that's monthly. Then we're going to turn it into weekly and then daily. Hey, I brought in $1 million a day. That was fun before the damn coma. But what are we going to do next? How about we do asset protection? How about we protect our ass? So if they sue us, they can get our assets. They don't get nothing at dilly squat. See, you got to fight for what you want. You're going to get knocked down 1,000 times. Are you tough enough to get up? See, there's the problem. You got to keep getting up, and away. It's kind of like getting a line of credit. If we take a bank, we position like a Chase. Chase is one of my favorite because the credit card's Freedom or Sapphire, no interest up to 22 months. And then the Ink card up to 22 months again. Then we position the bank account the way it's supposed to be done. Within 90 days, they give you 50 to 150 to 250,000 lines of credit. Now, most of you would be running a business and go broke, what most of you did. You're trying to run a business and go broke. That money should have bought a Wendy's restaurant, storage unit, laundromat, car wash, and got all the income. But Ray, it's only 8,000 a month. I don't give a crap. 8,000, do it again and again and again and again. Here's your problem. Wasn't enough for you and you piss it away, you brought the pain home? I don't get it. All banks right now will tell you your corporation has to be 2 years old. 2 years. You don't have a corp from last year? Let me know. I got them in stock. All right, if not, wait till next year. See, this is 2025. Do you not get this? 2025, that means 5 goes into 25 5 times. 5 goes into 2004 times, and then even more. Do you understand this is the best year in history of mankind to run and get to ultimate goal? You don't look back because the past is the past. I reference it so you understand that I went through hell to get back up my feet again and again. Because nobody wants to hear the story because they have their own story to tell. But if we write down, I will accomplish my goals, and we say it 10 times a day, every time you turn around, you're going to go get it. What do you need? You need a list. Your problem is you're not disciplined. You're not working a daily list, a weekly list, a project list, and you got to keep working until you keep the goal. And all the way there, you're going to get knocked down 1,000 times. You're going to run into shitty people. People will cut you off for the freeway. They'll piss you off. And how do you get past that? You got to bite your tongue and live longer. Because sometimes you just want to kick them on the shins. See, your problem is you don't have your list. You don't have your daily, weekly list and project list. And that's the problem. You're trying to do it, sorry, I call it half-ass. But that's just me. Aren't we trying to get some of this? Isn't they trying to get this? We're going to make it grow. I want it to grow. See, you start at 5,000 a month, 10,000, 50, and 100,000. One piece after the next piece, next piece, next piece. And that's what I tell you to do. Now, this is monthly income, all right, as we break it down, and the goal is to achieve the goal. Now, help me, help you, help others. I've always wanted to make a difference for people. When you create millions and billions of dollars and you have everything you want, what are you supposed to do with your time? My fear was to get fat, ugly, and die. That fear I had at 26. only worth 2.6 billion in corporate structure. See, the goal is simple. Maybe be an affiliate. We could play that way too. All right, so let's understand. What I'd like to do is design something for you. I'd like to design something for you. I'm going to call it boring and steady. Okay? I would like you to drive around your city today. Okay, no matter what you're doing, but I don't want you to be the driver. I want you to be the passenger in the front seat. And I want you to ask yourself a question. Why the hell don't you own these? And pull the visor down that mirror. I bought my first Jack in the Box at 17. Okay, Wendy's, I've been doing those all the time as well. Apartment complex. I remember buying my first storage unit with my ex-father-in-law, Dr. Robert Soltis from LA School Board. I was 19. I had 22,000 payphones at 17 and a half, buying everybody's route, going to auctions and buying properties. See, I don't want to run a business. Okay, I'm having fun changing people's lives. That's my goal. I enjoy the hell out of that. Running a business, pain in the ass. 80% of employees suck. They're not worth a damn. 80% of them just like no good at all. The 20%, you get the 20%, you keep them all because they're golden. That's why we make sure all we have in the office now. They're great 20% because 80% would suck. See, employees, that's the biggest problem you got. Stealing, ripping off, not doing their damn job. I don't want to run a business. I want a management company to manage it for me like everyone else does, and I just want to be the bank. I want to design something for you if you allow me to be the bank. So let's understand something today. All right, here I am on one of the race boats, just having fun. Now with my little daughter at the time and my beautiful wife, this one has 3 engines in it. So we do poker runs in Long Beach, fun over that from Huntington Beach to Catalina, going wing, 100 miles an hour, going flying. You can't do that with the wife because, honey, slow down, slow down, slow down. Honey, leave the helmet on. We're here to fly. Why not? Anyway, so you gotta have fun. What I just found out years ago is 80% of the clients want to listen and learn, but they don't want to do the actual work. 20% want to get their hands dirty. Okay, let's do both. Pretty simple. So let's understand this. Well, I'd like you to go to basically taxliens.com. Taxliens.com. This is what I did. Okay, just on this one. Taxliens.com. All right, I basically put a bid in, $27,000. I figured they're going to keep bidding up, 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 and away. And about a week later, I just wasn't paying attention. I was too busy. I got this thing say, you won the bid. What? I won the bid at $27,000 for a house that's worth $1.2 million. Hell, why not? It's fun. So again, did it really cost a lot? No. How did I put the $27,000? On a line of credit. I've never used my money to do a business in the first place because I don't have any money. I don't have any money. Okay, I never started a business with money. I started with credit. So we get to play the right way, so we get a piece of property. Then we call the management company, one of the real estate offices, hey, would you manage my property for me? They get a commission. It's their problem. If they do a shitty job, you're fired. Get another one. Simple. Isn't this a numbers game? All right, so you're fired. Simple. So if you want, you get properties under $100,000. Here's the problem you're going to find yourself. They're going to throw the word, loan to value against you. There's so much under your corporate umbrella. You do it in the divisions of corporation. Now you have the auctions also to invest in multi-level properties. But don't worry, on TikTok, you can get a DSR loan. You can do this. Stop. They can talk out there, and give you a seminar and all blah, blah, blah. I mean, hell, Grant's being sued by 3 people right now for $100 million because of blah, 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 blah. You're going to have to get your hands dirty, okay? You're going to have to do some work. If not, I'll have to do it for you and get you a percentage of it. I'll share a piece with you. If you got the guts, let's get you a piece. But again, it's going to be up to you. But I want to use the division process every step of the way. You see, the problem we got is you can get sued and screwed out. Right now, if you Google today, okay, $100,000 property, brand new, 100,000 below, you'll find 15 states that have brand new properties. All right, I'm going to Arizona buying 3 properties in a track house. So they're all 66,000 each. The one across the way is 92,000. It reminds me when I bought properties in Mesa Woods and Costa Mesa. It was 42,000 for one, for 30 for the other. Now they're worth $2 million. Hell, why not? See, I like to buy things, but I don't like to sell them. I like to keep them forever. Why? Because I'll leverage the shit out of it. I'll suck out all the money and go get another one, another one, another one. It's a numbers game. So if we did this correctly, let's understand. If we line up that bank account correctly, and all of a sudden I like Wells Fargo's lines of credit, Chase, Wells, US Bank, all of them are good. There's like 5 good ones I like. We take the line of credit, I call it checkbook money, because they give us a checkbook or put it in our account. We write basically 5,000 down, 3 divisions, 3 different names, 5,000 each. You can get 3 properties brand new for about 15,000 under the division process. And let some real estate office manage it for you. What do you got? Now, I did this for a lady about 4 weeks ago, and she only gets $700 a month per property. Ray, that's not a lot of money. You had nothing the day before. So now you're going to bitch and complain. You got $700 times 3, $700 3. What is that now again? 14 what? 23, $2,400. So all of a sudden here we got some money. So we got some coming in after this, all of those are paid, and her complaint is it's not enough. Let's see, it's more than you got yesterday. Now let's do it again and again and again. That's how it works. So if we got $2,400 a month, let's go get 3 more, 3 more, 3 more, 1 more. See, it's a numbers game. And what happens is they go up in value, up and away. I've actually taken brand new houses and did a Section 8 with it. Why not? Okay, guarantees the damn rent. Don't have to worry about it. But it's up and away. So you got about 15 states you can play with right now. Okay, no matter how much there are, because we're going to get someone to lease it anyway. So we can play to start getting that income. Let's get basically 6, so we get 5,000 a month. Then we get 12, we got 10,000 a month. So if we do it correctly, we can play the game to win. Now, when I wrote my first book on dry cleaners years and years ago, because I basically helped somebody, he was an engineer for basically Boeing in Seal Beach. And I helped him set up a delivery and pickup for laundromats and just having fun. I wrote a book all about it as well. See, you got laundromats in every other street corner, okay? And it's like, do they pick up delivery? All right, do they basically actually do the dry cleaning there? Most of them don't. It's a factory. They pick up and deliver it to themselves, and they just let you come pick it up to the storefront. So if we got 3 locations, I helped the client get 1. He goes, I want all 3. I only got him 200,000 of credit. Well, he wants to spend 125 out of the 2. Okay. So what do? Now this is 63,000 a month. All right, we gain into that 100,000 again. Again, what do? We break down each location because it's, understand, each location is a different address. It's like a branch of the bank. It's a different tax ID, and it's a division of the corporation. If we have a problem with the location, what do we get to do? Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. We get to throw the sucker away. See, the problem you have with you decided to be the duck and the sheep. You brought the pain home. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? I didn't know any better. I may help my client in Europe to get one. He's bragging all over the place. He only got 65,000. But see, you want a used one on the laundromats because you want to have this equipment that does the leasing. They go and refurbish the whole place for you. And it almost costs you almost nothing, a little lease payment. See, it's kind of like when you're spending $50,000 out of your pocket or hawking your house or stealing the money from you. It's kind of dumb. If we take 50,000 out of a corporation, we get to write off the interest and the credit card. We pay a little payment. See, every one of you wastes $50 every other day. That's $700 a month. That 50,000 is less than $700 a month. What you piss away today, what do you got to lose? If you roll the dice as a division, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. But again, it's up to you. So here we got basically about 30,000 a month. They do pickup, delivery, all kinds of fun stuff. And then they open it for homeless. And they also have a program for military. And they got a hold of the Chamber of Commerce because they also work with the nonprofit. And they got all the laundry from the hotels, and they got it from all the hospitals. See, you just understand that laundromat has 7 types of income per location. So it's like the storage units. I remember my father-in-law, Dr. Robert Soltis, LA School Board. Kind of nice guy, sometimes a jerk too, but all right, he's part of the LA School Board, top guy, Dr. Robert Soltis. And I said, hey, I'm buying the storage unit. Want to play? What's it all about? You're just going to make money. We got to the point we're doing 12,000 a month on a location, and then we just kept doing it again and again and again and again. Is that okay? See, understand, a storage unit All right, they got 3 employees in rotation through a service. There's cameras everywhere. Okay, what do you have to do? Nothing. It's like my client on the way to Havasu. I said, you know that lot your dad left you? The gas station that's a piece of junk? I want you to tear it apart, and I want you to put fences all over it, cameras, and now it's a storage unit for RVs and boats. He did it, and 3 months later, it's sold out. He's doing it again and again. Isn't that fun? See, we can turn something into money. I like money. It pays my bills because the kids need to eat. So does the wife. Jack in the Box is a good restaurant. How about the gas stations? Do you ever see the owner pumping gas? Nope. How about the owner even working in the store? Nope. It's a management company. How about we go get a gas station? Now it's going to cost you $450,000. All right, seller finance, they're going to do that as well. But again, what do you get to make? A bloody fortune through the corporation divisions. Are you willing to spend that kind of money, or want to, small? Let's do a little one and get the big one next. So again, what do we get to do? We get to play. So here we go. Now, I love the fact I had 22,000 payphones. I mean, the funniest thing we ever had is some guy with a truck put a train around one of them, chain, and drug it down basically Los Angeles. It was funny as hell. Someone's going, Ray, no, what are yours? Yeah, it's insured. Who cares? I mean, understand, each unit is making about $300 a month, and I got 22,000 of these suckers. Is that money or not? But then they came up with these things. But the ones we have in prison are still working. Okay. You see, what happens is we're short 1 million locations. We have a government program in Los Angeles and Orange County. Our governor wants to help you get into the business of EV charging stations. Partner up with them. You can make about 16,000 a month. Was not enough yet? Okay. See, the problem is you keep going for the big, I want that million. You're not going to get it. Not in the beginning. You have to add pieces through the divisions. I have this locating system. We got to the point now, and I want people to look at the brokers list we give out, go find locations, and I help negotiate them, and they close the escrow. That's great. 80% says, like, let me do it for you. Okay. So we have our new building unit ready in the next month. We have a whole different company being established, Ray Reynoldds investment group and all kinds of stuff. And what we're going to do is very simple. We're going to get the location and say, would you like to get one? Let us know. We'll partner up with you too. So that way we can do all the work for you. I just want you to be a damn investor. I want you to make money and own some pieces. But again, it's up to you. So we got to basically see, how do we help the client? Here's 100 people that want to do it differently. Everything's different. It's like helping Linda, all right, basically in Texas. There's a Hyatt. If you can look it up online if you want. It's a Hyatt hotel. We purchased it, corporation division, being redone, Section 8, and for military. The government's going to give $1,700 per unit for retired military. There's 110 units. Is that a good amount? See, you'll have the ability, if you're coaching the things we do, would you like one of ours or not? Would you like to partner up? You see, I think the American dream has been kind of lost because people get in these routines that are boring. But again, we have to be excited. We have to basically feel like we're falling off the cliff. It's not easy. So I'd like you to think about the mindset. How can I build you personal, rebuild you, corporation divisions, and let's go get some money. See, I don't want you to spend your money, and that's what you did in the first place. Now, this is about $10 million of corporate credit, just for the fun of it. On my dashboards, I have 62 million, just for the fun of it. So if we build corporate credit and we have divisions and we get pieces, if there's a problem with the piece, we get to do like the banks and grocers cities do. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate, throw the sucker away. But if we do it as a corporation, we're kind of stupid. If they sue us. So again, people have to learn the division process, something I invented in 85, 86. Let's not run it. Let's just own it. Let's be the bank. Wouldn't that make more sense? All right, take a picture here. These are the things that we're going out for our new company and the things we're doing and buying locations for us, ourselves, and other people. Again, we can do it with you or for you and show you how. It's kind of fun. But to me, everything's a bucket of money. Every division's a bucket of money. Don't worry, I wrote a book on that too. Okay, so guess what? Now let's understand. Here are people that I built a blueprint. Now they let me do the work with them. And what do we do? John currently, cash flow. Now, understand, I know some other guy used cash flow fee per time. It's actually in my book 49 years ago, page 6, paragraph 3. I think he stole it from me. Well, who cares? At the end of the day, why bother? So understand, John, I got him EV charging stations. He wants to do storage unit. He wants to do divisions. He wants to do bridge loans. He wants to do real estate. Okay. Now, the beginning for John, all right, he's doing 26,000 a month. Not a lot yet, but again, it's an income. So we look at, okay, what, maybe it's your turn next. Okay. Then we look at the next one like Robert. Robert's good. Robert follows through pretty much. He's in construction. He's kind of a pain in the ass set. His corporation was his name, something construction. They sue it, they'll sue him. That's kind of dumb. See, having a management company, having a division for construction would make sense. A management company, XYZ, has a construction division. Got it so far? Division process. Let's separate liability. See, your biggest thing is you have to plan the problem. If you don't plan the problem, you're going to get your assets kicked. Now he's at 35,000 now. So we look at the next one. So what do we have? David here. David's phenomenal. David's doing all kinds of stuff with his marketing company as well. All right, his Amazon store does $2 million a year right now. This program is getting him 96,000 a month. He did it in about 8 months. But again, what do we want to do? We look at Katie. Katie's phenomenal. She's smart as a whip. All right, I think she'd go outside and beat the hell out of somebody who got in their way. And she's short and she's a tiny little thing, but she's a fighter. Okay, she wants to go get it. So guess what? Katie's doing pretty good too. So what happens is very simple. She's at 224,000 a month, $250,000 a month so far. I think she's going to hit $1 million a month pretty soon. But again, that's just the way she is. See, you got to put your personality and who you are and the drive you have, and confront yourself. Look in that mirror. Peter does his marketing, and he does Sirius radio and network and all kinds of fun stuff with people all the time. And he's doing it with 400,000 a month right now. So what do? It depends on what you want to do. How about we plan the problem? Because it's going to happen. No matter what we do, someone's going to try to kick our assets or knock us down or steal it from us. There's always someone trying to take it away. So we plan the problem. That's the simple thing to do. See, every time you basically do being an entrepreneur, you have to understand it's like standing on the cliff. Standing on the cliff. You see, you got to realize one thing. All right, if you don't feel like you're taking a chance in rolling the dice, it's not going to happen for you. It never happens for you, because what happens is you got to push it. It's like, I'm going to fall off the cliff. No, but again, it's a test of faith and persistence. So as we do these things, the ultimate goal is, what do we need to do as the things we're trying to accomplish? I'm just taking a picture of someone's questions in case I need to assign it to somebody. I want to know if I did the file on 11/20, but I able to file this year. Okay, here's John saying the 11/20. Here's what happens. All right, I always ask people in groups of people, did you file your 11/20? Most of the time, what's that? Every tax ID you get needs an 11/20 filing. If you did no business, as it says on the IRS website, no business that issue shares of stock, no income, you would easy file it. Okay, you can always do the 11/20 now for last year. Yes, you have a little bit of time to do that. I have a total of 6 divisions, 3 published and 3 to be completed. Okay, no problem in 2/18/25. This is a good start. Okay, can you help get me, all right, to the hell out of the truck? Well, that's the goal, John. I know you love me and I love you. You're doing great. The goal is to get you hell out of that damn truck. Now, 22% of our clients are truckers. Well, I'm saying I want to get my own truck, dispatch everything else. I hope he doesn't want to do that crap. I'd rather have him buying something that gives him an income and he can decide what he really wants to do. See, life drags us into something we don't want to do. We got to feed the family. We got to take care of the wife or the husband. We got to bring in the income. So sometimes it's like we're going in the wrong direction. That's not what I planned on. So we got to get him the hell out of the truck. Yes. I'm able to build divisions while working at building that. Yes, to a 750. Understand? If we position you right, personal credit, we get you 750. We're going to guarantee that if you do what you're told. Corporations credit, your CFO. Now we build this credit, then we daisy chain it to the divisions. Every division or entity is entitled to $1 million of credit, 1 million of credit. So again, you're going to have to understand, you're going to have to take a chance. This time when you take a chance, it's not you, it's a division of you, or it's a division. I want you to understand something. When I designed division process, my thing, I was fighting against franchise tax fee. California charges $800 per year for a corporation. And basically in 84, I had my Shakey's, my 31 flavors, all right, my donut stores, all this other stuff as well. All right, and all the things that are in my payphones and houses. That means if I listen to ding dongs on TikTok, you need all these corporations, LLCs. No, you don't. What you need to do is understand that corporations, a legal person, has entities. By having division process, I don't have to pay another franchise tax fee. Having a division, my name's not on it. So if there's a problem with a location or something, I disconnect, I say incorporate, and I throw the sucker away. See, the banks get away with this because they're so big and they have all that money. They write it off when they have a fine, have to pay it away, okay? So it's like, wow, they really hurt. So we're gonna have to feel like we're falling off the cliff. All right, do you have what it takes? Some of you just want your job and just slide by, and your life is boring as hell, in my opinion, when it comes to being an entrepreneur. 45 to 75 years old, most of you are right now. Did you play it safe or never took the chance, or did you get your assets kicked? So let's understand. Biggest mistake you have with you is basically what? Your lack of commitment. You were so close. Bill was so close. He was going to make it in the next week or two, and he gave up, says, I got to go back and get a job. He wasn't willing to take the chance. All right, as a division, you got to fight through the pain. It's not easy. But again, maybe you gave up on yourself. Again, it's very simple. All right, fighting through the pain. Now, here's Walker. Mrs. Walker, she's phenomenal. Mrs. Walker, a year and a half ago, she's going to file bankruptcy. She's looking at debt consolidation. She says, I've been hiring all these people to teach me how to get to millionaire. All right, and she spent $100,000 going broke. All right, she even said she hired Tony Baloney, and he wasted my $7,500 too. I said, you got motivation for an hour. You got to walk on coal, which he won't do. Simple. An old Indian trick. I worked with her for 8 months, and I basically rebuilt her life. She got back from Paris using a platinum card. It was hell trying to get her from upside down. Humpty Dumpty. So again, let's understand something today. Warren Buffett. Mr. Buffett goes on TV all the time. We should pay more tax. He pays less than anybody. Warren Buffett cannot stop doing what he's doing. If he does, he'll have to pay tax. Okay? See, when you start that wheel moving and moving and moving, you can never stop it. I mean, he owns ketchup, Geico, Coca-Cola. Okay? He's playing the game. American Express, Duracell, Dairy Queen, See's Candy. He owns his favorite 10. Bridge Jewelry, Fruit of the Loom. But again, what does he do? He leverages the money for more money. I got a client who's mad at me 2 weeks ago. I built her $400,000 in credit. We got her first location, and now she says, let's get the next one. I said, no. We're going to take the existing location we did. We're going to suck it all out and leverage the hell out of it, get the next one, and keep that $400,000 as safety. But Ray, we got to stop. Now she's telling me how to do it, and I also got her the income. Maybe she could listen my way, we'll get a little longer, or even have some more fun. She wants to run, but let's leverage everything. See, you don't realize, but debt offsets taxes. We want to play and win, right? Is that the goal? So we can play like Mr. Buffett does, no problem. Here's the dream. Here's the core. We look at a corporation. Understand? Here's Supreme Court saying a corporation is a legal person, only for one reason: to receive money and not pay tax till you're profitable. I get an LLC or secret. I don't care. You're gonna make it an S. Write it down. I told you I wanted to be a damn S corporation. Period. Why? Almost no tax till $3 to $5 million. Why not? But again, I need an LLC. I don't have a corporation. I love people, but sometimes they say stupid things. Now I heard this at 7.5, and I paid attention. I went to the Torrance Library next to the Torrance Police Department. She was mean. She didn't want to pay attention to me. 5 minutes later, here's the microphone, his book. I circled may sue or be sued. May sue or be sued. Your corporation, because you have one, all of you do. It's on Secretary of State's website. It's right there. Your name's on it. You're the officer. You probably use your home address, which is called stupid. Mailbox that says your shared office space. But again, you probably did dumb, but that's okay. They sold you on a mailing list. And when they sue it, they sue you. And then the argument, I don't want to sign the BOA, BOI, CTX, oh, do it anyway. Your information's there anyway, what the hell? But here's the problem. All right, it was very simple in 1984. I got stuck when I was a kid in 1783. I'm trying to put a piece of puzzle together. I got stuck. And then finally in 84 and 85, 86, it made sense. My first corp cost me $10. That same corp today is $30. I'm 9.5 years old. I set up Helping Hand Industries. I got 100,000 in the mail. Everybody got credit in the mail. People at corporations got named to the movie Dave. No problem at all. Then I screwed up. I screwed up when I was 12.5 years old. You see, I had a beard at 12. They couldn't figure out how old I was anyway. When you're younger, you want to be older. Older, you want to be younger. Okay. So here I used the Orange County Blind Center. I started, all right, to help people teach the art of Braille. And then I got sued because I used the word Braille. It belongs to Braille Institution. See, when you use Velcro, you don't use Velcro. You use hook and loop. Velcro is the name of a company in El Segundo, California. Do you blow your nose on Kleenex or tissue? See, there's the difference. We're trying to get there, but damn it, we cannot bring the pain home. How do we do that and accomplish it? Division process. Here's your biggest problem with you. You think your corporation should do business, and I call that stupid. Your corporation should be a management company, manage divisions. The moment you sign, all right, for a car on behalf of the corporation, the building's lease, okay, or a credit card, you pierced your veil. You pierced your veil. If you would have looked up SS5 and SS4, you'd realize the IRS would give you a tax ID for a division called an entity. And that way you can get rid of pieces if you want to. Simple. So the list. I believe I can write a better goal list for you. I believe I can accomplish your goals faster than you. But daily, weekly lists, and monthly lists, and project lists. See, every day it's a pain in the ass set. Where we're getting knocked down, everybody's against us. It's like, damn, what are we going to do? I'm up every day at 2:25 since I was 2.5 years old. I can't sleep past 2:25. I just wake up. So I'm ready to kill it every day. Simple, no matter what time I go to sleep. So it's like when I got a hold of that Lamborghini, $6,800 a month. Are you kidding me? We'll pay tax, buy a Lamborghini, $100 million building, mansion in the harbor, race boats and yachts. Why not? So I learned a long time ago, nothing's in my name because that'd be stupid. I was 8.5 years old. I sold seeds, clackers, and mowed yards. Came home to count my $52. That mean lady took my money. You're paying rent. I'm 8.5-year-old kid paying rent. Are you freaking kidding me? So I went back to the library. Why don't you look at basic savings bonds? But why don't you look at I bonds and double E bonds? Double E bonds are good, especially for grandkids. So let's understand something. Flippity dippity doos. I got 19 houses going to the auctions and offering to fund everybody and be their bank for anything they're trying to do, having fun and networking all over the place. And if they got short on some money, I loan it to them, own a piece of their goodies. But my problem was this, is the buyer's a liar, the agent and the broker. The contractor hires people from Home Depot outside the door, trying to rip you off every time they sign the contract. That's terrible. That's true. At 21, I decided to be the bank. I just wanted to be the damn bank. I sold a car as a prototype. That's my goal. Very expensive car. I sold it. They gave me a deposit. They're going to go get the financing. I said, no, you don't need to. My division carries the paper. It's called assignment of asset. We assign the asset to you. You're the restaurant or whatever you want to be. That was only $413 a month. See, you can't focus on $1 million. No. Bring it down into buckets of money. When I sold the first house, simple, I did assignment of mortgage, $1,200 a month, 30 years. Property goes up and away. So if we take an apartment complex, all these silly people talking about, Grant being sued by a couple people. You don't buy your own house. Excuse me? That man has his own house. Let me tell you something. I am a father. I am a husband. I am a man. It is my job to buy a house for my wife. She'll turn it to a home. If she feels comfortable and you make her happy, guess what happens? Happy wife, happy life. I believe in it because I'm happy, so is she. So split deed the units. They're not talking about split deeding these damn units. What the hell's wrong with these people? I'm going to keep it forever, but I want to be the bank. Why don't we write down assignment of mortgage? Now, this Saturday, one of my specialty classes at 9 o'clock in the morning is real estate. Do you know I'm the guy that invented Homestead Blocker, the UCC One Chattel Mortgage? See, when there wasn't a solution I came up with, and people going, they're not paying the rent. How about if I get you all the goodies? And we put in an insurance claim for $65,000 and win anyway. How about the assignment of assets? So let's settle income. So if we break it down, if you're basically committed enough to go get it, we can protect our assets. Buckets of money. Every division should be a bucket of money. What's a corporation? Again, it's right there. What can it do? Sue or be sued. Not here to be seeking an attorney. Division. Let's understand. If your corporation's doing business, in my opinion, that's stupid. Corps are designed to do one thing, buffer tax. No tax is due till you're profitable. Corporate credit, all of it's a write-off interest rate and credit card. Cars, fleet price, and hotel is a free buffet. That's it. That's it. Free buffet. That's all your corporation should do, and that's Ray's rules, my rules. Do what you want. All right, division, line of defense. All right, they're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price. All right, multiple credit reports, and separate real estate liabilities. See, in '87, I created the dashboards that allowed credit reports for Experian, Transit, and Equifax by tax ID. I designed that to try to train your world to do it, and that's what I did in '87. Line of defense. See, we're going to have old shit days all our life. There's always going to be someone trying to knock you down and take it away. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it works. You're in the fight of your life, trying to get to millionaire. We got to create a line of defense in case we have an old shit day. It's just the way it works. Tax ID creates a credit report. Each entity's got a tax ID as a separate credit report. Each entity in a corporation is entitled to $1 million. Each division is $1 million of credit. Is it better to get $1 million of credit before we go do the business? At least a bit of money, okay? So what do we get to do? Now, here's why I partnered up with Danny, and Danny and I have been doing things for 30 some odd years. Danny screwed up. Here's an apartment complex we obtained. It's 64 units. How many units do we really need? How many divisions? 64, we need 66. Here's your problem. We don't buy it as a corporation. That'd be stupid. We buy as a division of the corporation. So we separate liability from there, and there's one loan from the bank. And what do? So there's one division to receive it, and I guarantee it is a division of me. Okay, so I don't use my SSN, I use my SS4. Then we have 64 divisions with different names on them. See, whoever slips, falls, and wants to sue and screw somebody up, they're going to sue the management company. If every name is different, then they sue this separate piece. We get to disconnect, license, incorporate, and get rid of the bad piece. See, the life has to be done under pieces and divisions. Number 36 fell out of her bathtub. She broke her toe. It's our fault. How many times you blame other people for your shit? Come on, you blame everybody else. It's time to take responsibility. Look in the mirror, blame yourself. That's the goal. From there, she wanted 50,000. He had to settle for 20 out of his pocket. So let's understand today. If your business does and you want to do laundromat, dry clean, car wash, I need 9 locations to get to my million. So that means I need 18, 9 to get it, 9 to guarantee it. Oh, I want to do a storage unit. Okay, I want to do a bunch of those. That means 36. I want an apartment complex. That means 72. See, it's a numbers game, but you have to separate liability. If you don't separate liability, the problem is what happens. Somebody sues you, they screw you up. So you can have choices. So here's the goal. Then it's a numbers game. I broke this down 49 years ago when I wrote basically Winning the Game of Business series in the first place, because I always turn it to a damn game. I like to win the game of business. This was $16 million of credit. One division with subdivision. Simple. 16 million. Is that enough to do a business? From there, do you want to be a millionaire? I'm hoping you say no. How about a corporate millionaire? How you receive money matters. How about we take every piece of property and put it in a division? I mean, come on. Lewis here right now has 2 properties. They're coming out of escrow, and they're in his name. I told him, Lewis, you're being an idiot. All it takes is one stupid ass contractor to sue you, screw you, and now they own their properties. Right, that's kind of harsh. No, it's the truth. Escrow should actually have those properties going to two different divisions' name. So then if they have a problem, they sue the division and not you. Your problem is you're just too busy being me, mine. You got to knock it off. How about we do financial series? Tax balancing become the bank buckets of money. Don't worry, I wrote those series as well. Creating millions and billions because it's fun. Division, let's understand. Just set up a division with before tax ID, I need a name. Name of a person, corporation, or entity, whatever you want to do. However you want to name it. I have to put history on it. So I take 2000 history on a dashboard. Now I have Experian, Treasure, and Equifax. If I take one card and I daisy chain it to all the other divisions that I set up, no problem. Then I'm going to want a separate tax ID in case I have a what day to disconnect, actually incorporate. Come on, people. Google bankruptcy today. Under the Federal Protection Act, the only thing to bankrupt is an SS5 or SS4. Who wants to be the duck? It's going to be up to you. So if we have a division, when I design them, I charge $999. It's a replacement of you, separating liability. Tonight, they're $499. Here's with credit, without. Okay? So take a picture of this because I want to give you opportunity if you want to save a bit of money tonight. Very simple. You'll be able to call the office right away because we got people there for 4 more minutes, or you can zell. So would you like 3, 6, 9, 12, how many? So as we do the numbers game, do you want credit or no credit? Here's the thing tonight. If it's done tonight by Zelle only, now it's tonight, not tomorrow, it's done tonight. I'm going to double the numbers. Instead of 3, you're going to get 6. Instead of 9, you're going to get 18. Instead of 12, you're getting 24. If it was done. And I love Zelle. I mean, come on, the banks bought Zelle July 6, 2022. RayRaysCredit.com, Zelle. Now. That's how it works. So make you a money-making machine. What does that mean? A money-making machine. I would say if you all screwed about your credit, okay, that's one thing. See, shitty credit is a problem because you jacked up the wrong damn card. Blame yourself, okay? All right, don't blame the job or whatever you had happen. We can use OPM, which I started in '74. Other people's money. Vendor and supply money, 100,000 to $1 million. Let's build Dun & Bradstreet. That's supply credit and vendor credit. Now, please take a picture. Do what I did coming out of coma and we were homeless. Okay, take a picture here. This is supply credit under the corporation that can turn into cash about $51,000. Would that help balance your debt you screwed up over here? It's called balance the debt. So we have the ability to play the game to win. Now, Sam's Club, all right, all the other things we get to do, Walmart, all these credit we do. From there, we can Google, I mean, all kinds of fun stuff. Now, why don't we sell something? And it'll be computers. Have a Dell computer, Apple computer, Amazon and eBay. So we can actually sell something right away, make some money. So if I add you to my credit system, we get to use this dashboard. It has all this credit history on it. Now, this is not trade line crap because that's fraud, okay? Because I'm the one who's going to pop the credit for you personally. Now, the word no doesn't mean no. No to you, you accepted it. Even when you accepted, most of you didn't believe the no. You still signed whatever they had to sign, but you go, this is not right. You felt it in your heart, your chest, your head, your mind. So let's write down today's date. Let's create a list, and let's work that list for the next 90 days. 750 corporation division credit. Let's get to the point, all right, basically that one of my directors of operations finds locations and said, would you like one? That's very simple. So it's like the rat race. Do you ever get tired of the rat race? It's like we're all doing the same thing. I look at it this way, okay? I watch people argue or debate, let's put it this way, in the call centers today. I'm listening. One lady saying, well, I don't want to do it for $1,000. I'll give you $500. She's got the money. She's basically just hurting herself, not ready to run. Okay, I mean, the bottom line is very simple. If you're going to waste $50 every other day, why don't you take that money and invest in yourself? And let's build a foundation. All right, you're going to eat corporate pieces, all kinds of stuff, you're stuck with me. All right, I'm online 6 days a week. So you can let me take over for you. I'll get you the keys. We're going to look at up to that 5 to 10,000, 100,000 a month. And what you can do is get starting finance as you go. In other words, if you gave $1,000 and I can analyze you got a 650 and above, let me start popping credit now. And as I get you credit, once you pay your balance as you go. I got so many people, they get 29% utilization. You have me 10, you keep 19, and what do? We build more and more and more. So that's how it works. So you see, you can finance your way. The only excuse people have is themselves. Okay, pay as you go if you had to. Now, I want to talk to Ray. I hear it all day. I'm sorry, I don't talk to people for free. Once in a while, I'll take a call to help a rep, sell something. That's fine. I'm $3,000 an hour. I'm $25,000 a day. And your Fortune 100 companies pay me all the time. Today, if you want to call with me for 15 to 20 minutes, you Zelle $3.99. And I only take Zelle on that, not a credit card. From there, let's go to irs.gov. I want you to write some things down. G, you ready? You ready? I want you to write down 1244. S is 4. 4506T, 4506C. You write it down so far? How about a 456? Okay, I want you to write these things down to understand you're going to set up your account with the IRS, so you can watch your tax returns. We got to realize one thing we're going to do. We're going to plan the problem. We're going to have safety credit, and we're never going to bring the pain home because we have a line of defense. We're going to kick some ass at. When Ray Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds, Pastor Reynolds, whatever you call it, hey you, designed this for Yarborough. Credit Karma kept saying 42% during the pandemic. They were wrong, getting ready to sue them. Okay, all dashboards say below 30 now. Finally, they caught up with the truth since 1987. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. That means on these cards here, when you go past 29%, what did you do? You score. You dropped it, got stuck, couldn't get any more. You jacked up the wrong damn card. That's your own damn fault. All right, don't tell me you didn't know any better. You didn't come here. I've been teaching or preaching for 49 years. Where the hell you been? That's on you. 750 score. We can get that in 90 working days if you do what you're told. But will you listen? Will you learn? Will you follow through? All cards fluctuate, but 2. So what do? The 2 cards that don't fluctuate, gold and platinum cards. That's the card you can max up to $1 million, paid over time limit as well. And you don't bring the pain home, and you maintain 750. It's not hard to do. But again, we're going to use Ray's rules and tools because they work. So, house. I think the way you do things, I don't like. I tell my office and manage the team, the world is wrong, I'm right. You buy a house, 2 people, husband, wife on the loan. No, that's called dumb. Whoever the ding dong wants to be on the loan, let someone be there. See, we got a problem with basically community property, community debt. So let the man sign on the loan, ladies, and you control the irrevocable trust. Controls the honey and the money. Car, why would you register it to you when you could do it to a division because of bumpity bumps? Lose house and car, no worry. They'll report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you got double shitty credit. Sorry to say, but it's true. The cars, I have 1,013 divisions. It's nuts. Here's 2 big buildings. Here's 2 cars. We have a car collection. Okay. So when you buy a car, why don't you take control? You let them sweat you for 5 hours. Why do you do that? Well, you're supposed to do my way. You're going to sign that agreement and allow them to run you credit. You're going to put an extra signature that allows one inquiry. You're going to take a picture. You're going to put them in check. All right, that's what you're supposed to do. You didn't do that. The car is fleet price, tax ID division. Fleet price, tax ID division. There's the car. So, Rebecca, I met with Robin Williams. Robin, I met him at the last stop a long time ago. God rest his soul as well. Sister Sam, the DMV sold her driver's license to a crazy guy and it killed her at the front door. That's why they came up with the Schaefer bill. God rest her soul and pray for her family. My point is this, Ray's rules. I want you to write down driver's license, insurance, registration now. I want you to change what you do. You hand this to a stranger who did a bumpity bump or the police officer. Why that? Would you do that? PO box, mailbox, etc., or whatever the state allows you to do for driver's license. What do? We protect our assets. We protect our what again? Our responsibility. Now, here's the dashboard. I designed this in 1987 when I'm training Ken Yarborough. Very simple. I'm allowed to put an SSN, which is an SS5 or SS4 tax ID. I can do an instant credit report on the behalf of a person, corporate division, subsidiary. Would you like one or two? So again, this is building credit up and away and write it all off. So this is an instant credit report, okay, through a system I designed in '87. But again, it's like when you buy something, okay, they want to look at all the three bureaus, personal business. Let's build the business ones because we can write everything off. If you needed a division of yourself, could you screw American Express or Chase? I'll set up a division for you with no intent to do fraud, and I'll build it up and away. But again, that's a replacement because you have shitty credit or you screwed up those two companies because they never forgive you. But I charge $1,999 to do that. It's a lot of work. See, I didn't like file segregation when Ken Yarbrough and I wrote it in '87, '88. I said, again, I don't like this. He said, your division even takes 90 days. I don't care. It's legitimate under the corporation, a legal person, and I get a tax ID. I don't care if it takes 90 days. It's the way to do it. So it's a zow. Now, the goal would be to repackage you, kind of like Humpty Dumpty. So here's the thing, help me, help you, and help others. Referrals are basically what? As an affiliate, people make thousands of dollars all the time. Now, I have a dream just like everybody else. Everybody has dreams. Everybody wants to accomplish their dream. My ultimate goal for me was to create enough to help change the world. My location in 2009, One Technology Drive, Urban Spectrum, 22,000 square foot building. The reality, it was simple, is I wanted to get to a point that my goal was $1 million a year, then a month, then a week, then a day, and that's what we did. We actually started doing $1 million a day. It wasn't hard to get 10 people to, wire $100,000 for $1 million of credit. It was pretty simple. So again, this is what we got to do. But again, in 2009, I get to go into coma and die and come back and help you. I have access to 22,000. How can I reference that divisions? I want to blueprint, loan, and buckets and divisions. Well, here's what we got to do. First of all right, all of you write down reference of 3 times 5. Now we have 22,000 to work with. Until your corporation is positioned right, and it's called movable money. And I was a consultant for banks for 29 years as well. Let's say Chase. Chase, we have a division, okay, and other divisions, no problem. But we have the Chase Freedom or Sapphire card, no interest for 22 months. The Ink cards, they have 5, I like 4 of them. Okay, now we build it up. If that corporation has money coming in and out, they call it movable money, we're gonna get a line of credit up to 150. When we have a real business doing business, we're gonna reference 3 times 5. Okay, reference 3 times 5 means that basically it's like $1 million of credit. Where on paper it looks like 3 million. They'll actually give you 15 million. So if you leverage the money, you never run out of money. So the goal is based on what you're trying to do for you, based on that. Blueprint loan, that's the 250 that you'll get from Chase or American Express. I'll talk about it in a few minutes as well. Again, daisy chaining, every card I get you, I already got you the American Express. Your first card got screwed up because of address. I got you another one 3 weeks ago. Okay, now we take that card and you basically ask for more cards and you daisy chain to the divisions. See, I have total recall in most things. So remembering somebody's name and what their case is not a problem. But again, I'm going to know about your case more than you do. Does this work with the same for nonprofits? Of course it does. I mean, my first corporation was Helping Hand Industries, nonprofit. A nonprofit corporation. Okay, come on. Divisions. Understand nonprofits are name neutral, like Starlight Foundation, the Goodwill, or Helping Hand, all right, Red Cross, division process. It works the same thing. The difference is you're going to bring in money, millions and millions, but you cannot classify it as profit. But then when you make enough in and you have 501c3, you're going to have to give money back to other nonprofits, which you want because you want to sponsor other things as well. Nonprofit, that's the way it works. All right, you phrase, you stayed with me. I want to have my time and not my time have me. Well, that's what happens. Every one of you, all right, you're boring as hell. All right, sorry. You're doing the same routine. You're not making any difference in that. You're not waking up earlier, and your time has you versus you having your own time. I can do anything I damn well please all my life. Okay, making money is easy. It's the easiest thing I ever do. Making or creating credit, simple. But again, it's going to be up to you. Okay, divisions. I signed up for building credit. Well, let's look at it, John. Let's look at it tomorrow because I know you're dealing with Brandy all the time. What we get to do next. So the goal with the gift that I had back then was very simple. All right, our classroom holds 800 people, we're broadcasting everywhere. I wrote books to do all kinds of stuff. The world said the world's not ready for it. And I'm having fun. In my office, you got to ask Betty. Here's an office at B of A, Chase, ADP, in my franchise room. Because you can go to one place, do it all. I mean, in 2009, I'm the largest registered agent in the world. I sell more Nevada course than anybody in this planet times 10 to this day. And the reality is I was making my mark. But Nevada is when you're in the profit zone. So again, we got to learn how to play that game too. Specialty classes. This Saturday, the 9 o'clock class is real estate. I mean, every one of you need to be there. Homestead Block or UCC with Chattel Mortgage. We have the nonprofit, you brought it up, here it is, portholes in all 50 states. They're giving away $10 billion. Now, IRS.gov, 1023 form, and you're wanting to get a 501c3. If you pay someone for that form, they're going to charge up to $15,000. You might want to go to the class and I'll teach you how to do it yourself. Nonprofit. I would want, if you needed a new nonprofit, I want a corp from last year. I want it to be on its second year. That's just me. We sell corps from last year for $5,000 each. Okay, so it's already aged and all stuff. We can change the names and move around in any state you want. Also, tax ID. But I want 3 divisions to a nonprofit. I want the person going to the nonprofit class. So for another $9.99, you're getting 3 divisions, all these pieces. That's the price you give tonight. Now Santos sells it for $8,900. So you can save a couple $1,000s. It would be a Zelle payment. That would be the ultimate goal. The phone number of the office, 800-254-9506. Okay. And the rally, Nick, this is going to go a little longer. So if you want to go ahead and go and just hand me the computer, bring it to me, please. From here, 100,000. Here's the problem. You need 100,000 of personal credit, and you don't think you do, but you do. That could be 2 of these. If I use 29% rule that I designed in 87, okay, that gives me 71,000 of, oh, what? 71,000 like a 1-year salary. I designed it so I could make sure I could survive for a year. Corporation, 100,000 minimum. If you allow me to rebuild you, the goal is now we get the green spark card. They have the 100,000 and the 230s. Okay, 160 times 9. So that's $1 million, right? The B of A has 3 cards times 9. Wells Fargo has 4 times 9. Inc has 5, I only like 4 of them anyway, times 9. American Express times 9. If every division under a corporation is a legal person, we build credit and we daisy chain it to everyone have its own file. I mean, the poor guy downstairs in this building, he owns several Domino's pizzas. He lost 3 of them during the pandemic. He's still paying the lease of an empty building. See, they should have been divisions and not just an LLC. But again, that's the problem. He didn't see me before he screwed it up. Your banks, your grocery stores, and all the other things file bankruptcy in locations. Here's the 5 banks that I'd want you to play with in a credit union. That's checkbook money up to $5.4 million. Again, we do the divisions to justify a projection of $1 million in sales as well. So the $1 million maker can be you if you understand how to play the game to win. Corporation division, again, division process. As we do this, we have to learn to play and never bring the pain home. So let's understand my dashboard. All right, and this is what we had here. It's very simple. One of our clients, his American Express didn't go through because it was $35,000. Address problem. Had to wait 4 weeks, did another one for me. He's got another one. Okay, no problem. I can get American Express Platinum for you and Corp and employees and divisions at the same time. How many would you like? We can do the gold the same way. So my thing for you is understand, let's build the corporate credit to finance the dream and write it off as we do this, because if we screw up, we can get rid of the division and not the corp in our family. You've all brought the pain home to you because you don't know any better. All applications for 17 years literally have division process. They offer 99 more cards. It's ridiculous. I like to get you all 4 of these. How about we get the personal line of credit? How about we get basically the blueprint loan for 250,000, which they'll give you. So if we do this correctly, and this is why I want you to reference 3 times 5. See, banks, if you have no money, they don't know your name. Gerald's the head of a mega church in Los Angeles. I got him 100,000 US Bank. We took 75,000, referenced 3 times 5. They gave him $1,125,000, bought 2 apartment complexes. So if we build the credit and we use borrow money to buy the lifetime income, which should be real estate or franchise, all right, what did you do? You leverage the money to buy itself to get an income to the corporation and get a paycheck. Hopefully you'll break even with you. Simple. So it's like tonight. Tonight it's simple. If you ever talk to me, I always ask how you doing. From there, I always pray for all my clients. And the next thing you know is, well, how you doing, Ray? Always good. My response is always good. It's a mindset. Tonight you get 10% of anything you want to pay in full. You can finance it. Take away the excuses. You can actually get the American dream. And I always say, thank you, Jesus. So $100,000 of credit tonight. Okay, the office has been selling for $79.99. Give them a little discount. Tonight it's very simple. Okay, all right, $79.99. That's what they're giving it for. Tonight, all right, only if you Zelle, it is $4,999. That is a 50% discount because I don't get a paycheck or commission. That's if it was done now. All right, during the webinar. From there, the 50, all right, it's discounted $39.99. All right, the 25 discounted to $19.99. It was done tonight to finance that dream. And there's a Zelle. Now. Once again, take a picture. From there, the money making machine has to be the way you think mentally. I looked at it this way. Okay, I could pay tax or buy a Lamborghini or have a car collection. You can actually sponsor the Indy 500. Every door, every window said Ray Reynoldds University. Simple. Here's the keys to that one right there. But again, the payment was $1,600 a month. Did I want to pay cash? No, I'd kill cash. I want to leverage it to offset the taxes. We create the debt to offset taxes. Reaching the dream, that's what I've done all my life. Think to be the impossible. So I've been training people to be CFOs, corps and divisions for 49 years now. We get to play the game to win. But again, that's up to you. What are we going to do? Use the blueprint. See it, believe it, go get it. That's what I started, what it works. So that 750 is waiting for you if you want it. What do we get to do? You don't have your time. Your time has you. Someone brought up tonight. I can choose anything I want to do. My wife always wants us to go to the castle in Ireland. No problem, honey. I can broadcast with her too. She doesn't understand I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I know when I'm done, but I'm not done changing the world yet. All right, I don't do this for the money. I don't get a paycheck. Haven't had one for 30 years, by the way. You need to become a CFO, personal and business. I hope you took a picture of that earlier. Simple. You need a corporation from last year. Santos charges $5,000. Got them in stock. All right, you want to be a millionaire? Hope not. Hope a millionaire corporation, yeah. Let's build divisions and money. Let's get credit. All right, tax balancing, become the bank, bucket some money. That's how I designed it. It made sense to me. I get these visions since I was a kid. People thought I was just retarded. No, I follow my visions that God gives me all the time. Divisions tonight. All right, how many would you like? I'll set them up for you right away. Again, you get a discount if you want, with credit or not credit. And tonight I'm doubling the numbers if it was done by Zelle only. There you go. 3 is 6, 9 is 18, 12 is 24. But that's a tonight situation because you came here for Q&A. From there, there's your Zelle, simple to do. I like boring and steady. Now you see these people on TikTok going boring. It's amazing they can't get their own ideas, but that's all right. So drive around the city. Have someone drive you, you're the passenger, and let's start buying up the city. Let's buy other pieces, okay? Because you can. That's the goal. So you can partner up with it if you want to. That means that when I find locations, I'll say, would you like a piece? What do you want to share? Let's have some fun. All right, you want an apartment complex? We'll do that as well. Okay. All right, properties what? Under 100,000 new? I'd rather do new than flippity dippity doos. We have to gain from what? 5,000, 10,000 a month. All right, no matter what state we pick it on. Okay, it's simple. The goal is getting cash flow for you per time. dry cleaners, doesn't matter. Help a client get one in Yorba Linda, got another one in the Valley. There's one in Garden Grove right now. We're going to close escrow next week on. But again, it's simple. 63,000 a month. What he got all 3 locations. Laundromats are fun. I always love them. All right, they're a management company all across the board, and they service everything under the warranties. Storage unit, why not? Jack in the Box, I like that. Fast food, gas station. So I'd like you to think about becoming the bank, the ability to accomplish the goal. The payphones, I love those payphones. It was fun. It was easy. The ones in prison still work, but what happens is now EV charging stations. There's a government program you can play with our governor, the idiot, and Galvin Newsom. He's an idiot, by the way, in my opinion. So my location system works, kind of fun. All right, but again, you get to pick one if you want. All right, basically as you build up and away. The goal as we set up this new division and this new corporation is let's get to the ones people just want to get off our inventory, partner up, because it's easier. Again, our next group will be in March. All right, ready to go if you want. Would you like to share a piece or a whole? This means we're going to look at this type of businesses we go after. And if we can do all the work, we'll do it if you want us to. So again, we look at people. What have they done? Some people get their hands dirty. Some people want to run. Some people have a lot of excuses, all right, which doesn't make any sense. But again, we'll fight and get through the process. You can start getting that auto income too, just like we've had clients do all the time. I had 11 people last year get to literally $8 million in 9 months. Okay, having fun. But again, there's all kinds of things to do. I always say it takes about 3 years to build it up and away. But again, how much you want per month? Okay, I like that. Simple. But again, it's not easy. So if we take that location or in my system, in March, you want a location, let us know. We'll be able to line it up for you. We can share a piece, work through the escrow as well, or show you how to do it. What happens is we take a division. Let's say you're in a 6 months commitment in a coaching process. And we're going to fine tune everything you do because I want to do it my way. Okay, because I think your way sucks. Sorry to say that, but it's true. We're going to give you 25% of the location. Okay, that would be the goal. We're going to get 75%. I've been partnering with my clients since 1987. All right, making them millionaires and billionaires. If you're in a 12 months coaching program, we tend to reverse it if you want to play with one of our locations. We tend to give you 75, and here's 25. Management company's going to manage it anyway. But here's the problem with one of my clients, Katie. Got a location, okay, got a 400,000 credit, and she wants to use it for the next location. No. I said we're going to leverage the one we got to get to the next one, leave that as safety. All right, she doesn't listen sometimes. She likes to fight. Kind of like Lonnie likes to fight all the time with me. But now at least Lonnie's got a 770. You never had more than 650 before. Getting people to listen sometimes is like pulling teeth. But again, would you like to pick one or you like your own? Simple. We get to play. So there'll be an ability to partner up as we build you up and away. To me, it's 2025. The year to run. The ultimate goal is don't look back. All right. And we have to brainwash ourselves. All right. We have to say very simple. All right. I'm going to accomplish my goals. I'm going to accomplish my goals. Today, a 15-minute phone call with me. I can answer your questions as well, like I'm doing tonight. Whatever questions you have, answer as many as I can. And that's the ultimate goal. That's why I take pictures, and if there's another question to be answered, if we don't get a hold of it today, which we probably get all of them, we give it and assign it to somebody else. You know, what are we trying to do? Build yourself up and away. Okay, let's see if I got another one here. Did that one. All right, you stayed the phrase, okay? I want my time. Yeah, I already said that one as well. Division. Sign up for building credit too. Okay. Well, again, take pictures of that. Make sure if anybody needs to be assigned to something, we do it right away. Next, if we did a blueprint, I don't think I can help somebody in coaching until I spend an hour with them or their partner in life. Okay, I call it a blueprint call. It takes about an hour. Coaching, that's auto income. We focus on that. And usually the call's every other week. Tonight, it's a 10% discount on things or you finance something. And again, not stopping you from going forward. From there, you want to call with me, simple. It's $3.99 if you sell it. From there, if you want a blueprint call, we're going to do a blueprint of everything. you and your partner of life, past, present, and future, any problems, taxings, bankruptcy. But a blueprint call costs $1,999. Okay, so again, that's what it costs for you to be on the phone with me for an hour. If it was done tonight, it's $9.99. Again, it's a Zell situation. Coaching is fun, but again, sometimes you end up fighting with the client to do certain things. They go in the wrong direction or this and that. It's getting to the point I can't wait till March in our new location. I'm just saying, what do you like one of these two? Let's get you this one. Let's share that piece. Let's go get it. Okay, it'll be easier. Auto income. All right, now case files are on my desk and we review them every 5 days. What I always did for me, so you know, I would take 40,000 off a line of credit. To me, that was dry cleaner, laundromat, car wash. Okay, from there, the 100,000, that's like a storage unit. The 250, unless I'm doing certain types of loans, all right, that was usually basically an apartment complex. So as we do this correctly, understand. Now take a picture of this if you want to get your feet just wet a little bit. And this is what I designed. I was bored last Tuesday when we lost all our internet. So I figured let's create something as well. So the internet went out, Spectrum just shot it down again, screwed us up. Here's a 1 hour blueprint with me, another private call, 10,000 in credit and wrapper rescore. Okay, it's $4,000. Tonight, if you did it right away by Zelle only, it's $19.99. It's almost the same price as a blueprint call. But again, 6 weeks. All right, we'll do the blueprint. We set it all up. We're going to get 25,000 in credit, expedite the rapid, and put you in all the classes for 6 weeks. Okay, usually $11,497. Done tonight, $6,000. Now you're stuck with me. It's a Zell. Now, when you want to get more serious, let's say you go 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. We have to look at the IRS now. They say 5 million below a small company. So let's do 5 million. See, we build a piece after piece after piece after piece, and we build it up and away. That would be the ultimate goal. And sometimes we got to fight to get the keys. If you think closing escrow is easy, you're kidding yourself. It's a royal pain in the ass. So again, we fight all the way. So I got all these people we're networking with as well, having fun. So today, you could actually use auto income to get that American dream and write it off at the same time. I look at projections, limits, and daisy chain credit, 1 card for more cards. That makes sense. And then the calls are bi-weekly anyway. So if we looked at a 3 months coaching program, or it literally would be $9,000, 50,000 of bonus credit. We look at it 6 months, it's 16,000 and 100,000 of credit. We look at 12 months, it's 32,000 and 200,000 of credit. You can finance it and get started wherever you want to get started today. Now, I tell people when you get too much credit or money, put it in a bridge loan. This is how I basically created cash flow free per time. I have $53 million of credit in the 80s and part of the 90s. They're shrinking my limits. When we take money like 5,000, put it in a bucket of money, we get 8, 9, 10 per month. So literally, we almost double the money in 12 months after we pay the little broker's fee. So I'm always pushing people, put money in a bridge loan because it creates an income while you're trying to build up and away. All right, that's 20909. So it's simple. That's what I tell you to do right away. Again, do a bunch of those. I have B who actually gets 12,000 a month. I have another one that's 19,000 a month. Now for the 250, it's not easy. 250 is maybe you want basically them chase. Like I got David 2 of those, or maybe it's the blueprint loan. We have to understand we have to show an income up to $100,000 a month. Simple. If you don't have it, I do. And what I do on the corporations and tax IDs and what I use for these bank accounts. I don't use the big ones, but I use these 2 little ones. But it helps getting up to the 250. But I charge $5,000 to do that and set it up. Then you're going to pay on the back end 10%. So there's that $100,000. So if you took that money, even bridge loaned it, that's $55,000 a month income of money, borrow money is not taxable. We take basically the platinum card. That's where you get the blueprint loan, and that's kind of fun. You can multiply it by divisions, and you get one for every division as well, because every division can get one separately because they only give one period to every tax ID. So we can play. Now here's the bank accounts that we use for the month of December. Okay, not the biggest month in the world, but it is pretty good. This one has $200,000 on this account. This is 179, it's 178. So this is like we'd have an average of $400,000 to show that they have no problem verifying the 100,000 a month. So when we partner up to do that, it's pretty simple. We charge $5,000 to set it up, and you pay 10% on the back end. Here's what people recently have done. David got 240, Keith got 165, Dana got 125, Mary got 175, and then Carrie got 210. Not everybody gets to 250. That's why it's 10% on the back end. What do? Franchise or bridge loan. So again, if you want us to line it up for you, we charge $5,000 to do that. Okay, it's a setup, and you pay 10% on the back end. It's going to cost you about $30,000 to do all these things up to the $250,000. Then if you want help and find locations, we'll do that as well. That's why we're opening that next division as well, and that's new, actually, corporation in our new building. It's a Zell. So the ultimate goal, if you want to use a card, you'd email, you want to use a card tonight. From there, help me, help you, help others. I want to change the world. I want everybody to look at division process. All right, for every location, referral programs, affiliate programs. Like I said earlier today, banks and grocery stores file bankruptcy in locations because they have a branch number, which is a separate tax ID. You can have a division of you. All right, basically guaranteeing certain things as well. But again, we can break down the pain. We don't have to bring it home to us or the corporation. I'd rather have the division be the duck or the sheep, to be honest with you. But again, that's what I want you to do, look behind that curtain every step of the way. So the ultimate goal for all of us is we have to do our best. And me, I'm a pastor, and on top of that, I'm a sinner. I say things that probably I should not say, but I just got to be me. And I do my best while Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So the ultimate goal is for all of us. Okay, this is where you get involved with me. You're stuck with me every step of the way. All right, that means every step. All right, every workshop that we do, you're stuck with me. And then there's questions and answers all the time as well. We don't get to the point we don't help you. All right, unless the internet goes out for the whole day like it did last Tuesday. Crazy stuff. But again, we got to fight through the pain. I hope tonight you'll listen, learn, and you'll learn something tonight. What I offer tonight is only good tonight on the discounted pricing. 800-254-9506. You can call tomorrow. All right, do not say Ray said last night, because I'm going to say I don't remember that. I'm going to have amnesia for a minute. In other words, it's an opportunity tonight. Tomorrow they'll give you the best deal they can. So let's stay safe. Let's do our best. And always remember, God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget, end of the day, God loves us all.